God knows. God is for me, who can be against me? Psalms chapter 1, verse 1. We are living in bad times. We must stand up and be bold as a lion. We can't sit down and do nothing. We got to go draw a bloodline. St. John chapter 1, verse 27. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7. 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 13. 1 John chapter 3, verse 23. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 4. Galatians chapter 6, verse 2. We want to bring about what he is doing and what he's doing for us. We got to rise up because the world is evil. Some say I'm blessed, but not grateful. Colossians chapter 3, verse 15. I must conquer. Philippians chapter 3, verse 15. We got to push our way through the enemy. God is not going to push you into worshiping and loving him. Psalms 91:1. Psalms chapter 91, verse 1. They are scared because fear has grasped their hearts. He has not finished yet. John truly baptized Jesus in the water. He is not finished with you yet. He knows your name. He loves you. He died for you. He took the keys from Satan. He wants you to come home. He never left you. He knows who you are. He never forsakes you. His grace wins. Colossians chapter 1, verse 27. Why can't they see the love of God? Because Satan has them so blind. That's why they can't see the love of God. When Jesus' blood ran down Calvary, it washed everything away. Washed every single sin away. I got to rise up and be the person God wants me to be, bold as a lion. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1. We got to get in the enemy's face and tell him to back off. Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. Matthew chapter 26, verse 41. Titus chapter 2, verse 12. If the enemy comes at me, it gets sent back to the sender. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 13. We are more than conquerors. Romans chapter 8, verse 37. Sin will separate you from God. I stand and say God's got this. Our world has lost faith and hope in God. Psalms chapter 16, verse 5, and Psalm 75, chapter 75, verse 26.